Okay, so one of the reasons why I created this Dust Off the Rust workshop is because I just recently moved from from Indiana to California. And so my life has been kind of consumed by that. As anybody's would, by the way. Like, if you're dealing with a big thing, like, your life is going to be consumed by that, and that's okay. Anyway, once things kind of started getting settled, I found some community groups to play with. I'm doing all the right things, but I found that I had regressed so much in my playing. So much. And that was really scary to me. There was a moment where I was like, oh my God, I am not, the imposter syndrome hit me really hard. But truly, it really just had to do with the fact that I've been busy. So the things that I have been practicing are, I've been like touching on some repertoire here and there and not really doing anything focused. And that shows in my practice, and it shows in my students' practice. And so what ends up happening to a lot of people when we're going on vacation, when we're dealing with summer break, or I guess not dealing, but enjoying our summer break, enjoying time with family, time with friends, we kind of default to this, I'm going to practice my repertoire, or I'm not going to practice at all, which is okay too. But then we come back to it and we're like, oh my God, I sound awful, right? And nobody needs to feel that way. So what I did to get myself from rusty and gross to where I'm at now, where I feel much more confident, was I essentially did a boot camp for myself. And so I want to share that. I want to bring that to, all of the students that are, coming back after summer break, or are, just went on vacation, haven't practiced in a couple of weeks, or are just picking up their flute again after a break for mental health reasons, or just because of life, or, maybe you haven't played in 20 years. This is a great opportunity for you to say, okay, I'm going to play my flute. I am going to, get with somebody and, go through a program and go from, just picking it back up, feeling rusty, feeling not confident, to by the end of the week feeling great, right? Feeling like you can tackle things. Feeling like a lot of those goofy technical things that aren't working the way that they should be are working, or well on their way to working. And that's why I wanted to do this, because I don't want people to feel like they can't get there, right? It's so easy to just go, ugh, I suck, and I don't want to do this. I suck, I'll never get there. But that's just not accurate, right? It's not true. Saying that you suck and just kind of moving on is the best way to just never get back where you were and never get to where you want to be. So this workshop is 5 total days. So it's July 15th through the 19th. It's every day at 11 a.m. Eastern. I have it marked to 11:45, but we may go later. Probably will go later. Honestly, I have a tendency to continue on. But keep in mind that even if you can't attend the live workshops, there will be worksheets, there will be prompts, you will get the replays of each day of the workshop, which is super important, because then you can work on it on your own, right? Or you can rewatch it, or you can, transcribe it, take notes, whatever you need to do, and save it for later, for when you're potentially in need of another reboot. So this is a great way for you to get back to where you need to be, or where you want to be, in order to move forward in your playing, right? So we're not actively trying to build skills, we're trying to rebuild skills here. We're trying to remind ourselves of the things. So if you're in this place where, again, you are feeling dull, feeling rusty, this is a great spot for you to be, because we are going to spend the whole week sharpening that saw. So I would love to see you there. I have one more spot at the discounted rate. So I already gave away 3 free spots. I already gave away 2 50% discounted spots. So I have one more spot for 50% off, which would be $40 for the entire week, which is a steal, let's be honest. And then after that, it's going to go to regular price, which is $80 for the full week. So let me know if you have questions in the comments. I would love to talk to you. And if you want to sign up, DM me and I'll send you the link. By the way, for those of you that were following along with the makeup, this is what my everyday makeup looks like. Don't come for me. I am not a makeup professional. So